Hey there, I'm sure you must have seen or heard of heroes who are up against these big bad villains. Have you noticed that they always have something up their sleeve that gives them an edge? A set of weapons? A carefully planned strategy? Or at least the power of friendship to save the day? Now, in the battle against sentence equivalence questions, using the power of friendship or weapons during the test will only fetch you good results if you plan on getting debarred. However, a handy set of strategies up your sleeve will most definitely help you win this battle. And that's exactly what Cycle and I are going to teach you. On the day of your exam, when you are faced with a sentence equivalence question, did you know that you will have two, not too subtle hints to figure out your answer? Have you spotted them? Yep. The very sentence and the options you're looking at can be hints if you know how to use the DO to your advantage. And how do you do that? With the help of these two strategies. And in this video, we'll explore the first strategy, which uses a sentence to get to the answer. It's called the sentence analysis strategy or SAS strategy. Before we dive right in, let me start out with a tip. While using this strategy, focus on the questions and don't look at the options. Cover it with your scratch paper or your hand if you have to. Even if it takes 10 or even 20 seconds to go through the question and understand it, please do so. It's all right to be assiduous. So take your time filtering out irrelevant information or distractors. Now, how do you do that? It's simple. Just sit. No, it's not the sit you are thinking about. Sit in the context is a formula that will lead us to the plug-in answer. SIT stands for subject, information, and transition word. Subject and information form the keyword, and transition word forms the structure word in the plug-in answer formula. And you better be sitting down for when Cyclone shows you just how effective SIT is.
Hey there, let me show you how to use the SIT formula through a short and sweet example. Let's consider a sentence that says dinosaurs are dash. Let's try to figure out different words that could fit in this blank. Dinosaurs can be huge, dinosaurs can be smart, dinosaurs can be tall, dinosaurs are definitely extinct. And you could say dinosaurs are rare, and for me, dinosaurs are cute, so I'll add that in. Now, if you look at it, any option can fit into the sentence. But how do you figure out what's the right option? There's no way, because the sentence doesn't have sufficient information and you cannot choose words based on the understanding of the subject. So this means you can't solve sentence equivalence questions. Don't worry, you won't find questions like this on the GRE. Sentences cannot exist without information. So let's add in some of our information. How about because they don't exist anymore? Okay, now we've got our information. So let's get cracking. First, you need to understand what the subject of the blank is, right? Take a look. It's dinosaurs, isn't it? Yes. So now let's move on to the I in SIT. I stands for information. So here we need to recognize what information we have about dinosaurs. They don't exist anymore, right? So now that we have got the S and I out of the way, let's head to the final T you're yet to cross. T stands for transition word. Now, let's play match the following with two sentences and two options. She studied so well, but she studied so well and. With two options to choose from, she topped her class and she failed. Do you know which option fits into which sentence? Of course. Now, let's remove two words. Can you figure out which option matches which sentence now? No, right? These two important words, and but, are what we call transition words. Transition words will tell you whether the sentence moves in the same direction or in a different direction. Words like because and so tell you that the sentence is moving in the same direction. But words like though, although, and even though tell you that the sentence is moving in a negative or in the opposite direction. Take a look at this list of transition words to get a better idea. Now tell me, do you spot any transition words in the sentence we have here? Yes, it's because. Now let's transition to the next part where we use SIT to find out our plug-in answer. So far, we have identified that dinosaurs is our subject. What information do we know about them? That they don't exist anymore. What is my structure word or transition word? Yes, it's because. So far, with the help of SIT, we have dinosaurs, they don't exist anymore, and because. So the plug-in word will have to be along the lines of doesn't exist anymore. So maybe like non-existent, right? So that will be my plug-in answer. Now I will compare it with our options. So tell me amongst the options, what are the two words that mean non-existent? Yes, it's rare and extinct. Though the other options may describe dinosaurs well, they don't fit into the sentence. Therefore, the right options are rare and extinct. See, it's so simple. All you need to do is use SIT and plug in the equation to help you come down to the answer. Another tip is not to complicate things by trying to invent words or using complicated words as your plug-in answer. Keep it simple. Try and recycle words from the sentence as much as possible. Now, before we head to the next video, let's find out what our vocabulary word is. It's assiduous. It means to show great care and perseverance. It could also mean someone who is extremely hardworking, like this donkey here. Now, let's take a look at its synonyms, which are diligent, careful, and meticulous. You need to be assiduous to pass this test. And you have been assiduous in your work today. Are two ways in which we can use our vocabulary word in a sentence. So that's it for now. Let's meet again in the next video where we are going to solve sentence equivalence questions using the answer option analysis strategy.